Thank God it's Virgo season. Happy birthday, my Virgo seeker. Welcome to your monthly Taroscope for the month of September. We're getting the existential shift. I am so happy to have you here. I'm so happy to have your energy walk back into my life. After months of mayhem, I'm sure many of us can relate. This has been a rocky, interesting time. And many of us are very happy to have Virgo season knock on our door. Some organization skills, some practicality, some calm, clear point of view. Yes. The hurricane can't be a hurricane when a Virgo is watching it. It's like, oh, am I dressed right? Is my hair in place? Am I moving in the right miles per hour? Virgo, thank you for calming shit down. Excuse my language. And once again, happy birthday. So since you are blessing us with your presence, let's see what the month of September has in store for you. Hopefully many, many blessings. Asking for clear guidance for my lovely Virgo seekers for their birthday month of September. Woo. Oh, I have a new deck. The Dragon deck. They're gorgeous, and you are the one initiating it. First time I'm using it. All right, Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you have any strong placement of Virgo in your chart. Midheaven. Anything you resonate with. Okay. Oh, first card. Four of Pentacles. Okay. So yes, it's been rocky. And now we need to hold on in the face of the known to feel like we still have control over things, because it's been a little bit out of control. And the way the mind handles change is by trying to stick to the known. Holding on to what we have that makes us feel safe and belong, or used to make us feel safe and belong. Because the Four of Pentacles represents holding on to something because of a sense of fear or a sense of threat, not necessarily out of love, not necessarily because that's what we really want, because we just know it. It could be out of stubbornness. But it's also holding on to your funds and making sure your money is in check, and that's okay. I'm the last person to judge you for that. What is it that we need to let go of, that we hold on to? And if we keep holding on to, it will lead to the Five of Pentacles, which is a place that we don't want to be. Because when we hold on to the old and refuse to release, then it ends up exploding in our hands. And not only that, we end up losing, God forbid, what was supposed to replace it, because we didn't make room for it. So we get left with nothing. We're scared of losing, so we actually lose. Our fear creates the reality. It's very much so the Four of Pentacles. But good news is we're not in the Five of Pentacles yet. Let's not get there. Release, release, release. Let's keep going. Clarify Four of Pentacles and show me further, please, for my Virgos. For September. Okay. It almost looked like I dropped it on purpose, but I swear I didn't. Wait. Oh, yay. And the opposite of Four of Pentacles. Three of Cups. Okay. Three of Cups is a party. It's a celebration. It's joy. It's letting go. It's exactly the opposite of Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is very holds their ground and very protective and kind of very make sure that the boundaries are up and that the walls are sealed, and no one can look in, and definitely no one can grab what is yours, and definitely no one can harm you. And Three of Cups is real emotional release of putting trust in joy and just surrender to the flow of life. And I will definitely take the advice of the Three of Cups, of the flow and joy, because it's exactly the thing that the Four of Pentacles energy is in desperate need of. Four of Pentacles is very strong earth. It's very stubborn earth. It's dry earth. Three of Cups is the water that we need. So maybe new energy is coming in after this time frame, perhaps. Maybe that's what we've been experiencing, the Four of Pentacles. And now we just want to release and let go and have fun. And a way of doing that is to not overthink and fear, and really release your energy and allow it to expand and touch multiple arenas in your life. Maybe you couldn't do that so far because you felt the mayhem, because you felt that the energy was so scattered and all over the place. So you felt like if you lose control, if Virgo loses control, then the entire world collapses. Okay, so thank you for holding on for us, for the sake of all of us. But now, when your energy is coming into our life, maybe it's time for you to let go and kind of be like, okay, universe and plants are taking care of shit instead of me, so I can chill. And let the Three of Cups express itself in my life. For some reason, it's probably going to relate to very few of you. These are general readings, guys. Don't forget that. I feel like someone is throwing a party. Maybe you've been, wait. Queen of Swords. Oh, forget the party. Okay. So, just to finish that thought, some of you maybe have gone through a really stressful, kind of secluded time where everything, you really had to be on top of things and be super focused and super saving and super like on top of your funds and what you give, what you spend. And now you really want to let go, and maybe you're throwing a party for people, maybe you're hosting. That's for some of you. Now, let's move on. Oh, great. So from the Queen of Swords, and I'll address it in a sec, and I have also the Three of Pentacles, which is wonderful right after the Four of Pentacles. So the Three of Cups came into the Four of Pentacles and gave a great new rejuvenative energy. And the Queen of Swords, in this case, I feel like, because this is the one, so we have Four of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Queen of Swords, and then Three of Pentacles, from Four to Three of Pentacles. And that is thanks to the Three of Cups and the Queen of Swords. So I feel like the Queen of Swords here, okay, I'm going to take her to a different place than what I would normally take the Queen of Swords here, just because of the vibe that I'm getting specifically from this deck. Look here how she caresses the dragon with such ease, control, self-control, but also affection. It's very cool, right? It's both loving but controlled. So I feel like some of you have really gained balance between the need to control your life, your environment, your work, your relationship, and control not in a bad way. I mean it in the most benevolent, best way I can possibly express it, where things are in place, okay? But you also manage to bring in now with the Three of Cups the sense of happiness to it and relief. It's not heavy. It's not controlling. It's not difficult. It's just you have the ability of being on top of things and on point, but also making it fun. And that really leads you to the Three of Pentacles, which is a much more benevolent aspect of the Earth suit than the Four of Pentacles. And it resonates beautifully with the Three of Cups. I have two threes on the table, which is communication and movement and adventure. And it comes and it expresses itself with the element of earth and the element of water, which is very fertile and benevolent and safe and serene. I want you to look at this. Okay? So you see here the process? It's a very specific, pretty chronological aspect to it. And also, I have 4, 3, 2, 3. 2 because the Queen of Swords often represents Aquarius, the month of February, the number 2. Let's see what the next card brings. Wow, it's getting better and better, huh? Oh my God. Ah. Okay, so this fell 8 of Pentacles, and right behind it was hiding the 9 of Pentacles. Guys, what have you been up to? You have been planning and working, and September is bringing some money. Something that you're working very hard for, that you've planned, executed, invested in. Maybe someone has invested in you. Maybe you have invested in yourself, but it was very worth the while. Something that you've been building and you're about to put more work into is going to bring a lot of reward. And the 9 of Pentacles, all of these Pentacles, those are very benevolent. Those are very benevolent cards from the suit of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles is achieving results after really hard work and labor, something that you've put in a lot of work and investment, a lot of time and energy and skill, very skillful. This is very artistic as well, so this could be an artistic endeavor. You could have written something, you could have produced something, you could have created something, and people are kind of looking forward to see whatever it is that you've been manufacturing, and September is the time. Something is coming out and being shown, or money is being received, or salary is being given. Strong sense of financial independence. Much clarity of mind. There's a very strong ability of manifesting financial gains with ease and hard work. And it's like, oh, you're almost like not worried. Like, you used to be a little bit, maybe still somewhat, but now it's really going away, that worrying. And there's a very strong sense of clarity. You see forward. You have a vision of whatever it is that you're constructing and creating and building, and it's really benevolent, Virgo. Very happy for you. A lot of money in this reading, a lot of work, but also fun and people and communication. Okay, whoa. 6 of Cups. Can I be a Virgo this month? So yeah, the more you succeed, the more people from the past suddenly recall that you exist and kind of want to be around and asking for you. But 6 of Cups is mostly a very positive, nostalgic card of someone or something from the past that is returning. Could be a relationship, could be an old friend, could be a family member that you haven't spoken to for a while. But 6 of Cups bring the opportunity to do things different and better. Perhaps learning from past mistakes, and okay, the past is repeating itself, but how can we make it different in a better way? Maybe it wasn't the good timing and now it's a good timing. Maybe it didn't work out then and now it could work out. Some of you, I'm feeling, are meeting an old friend or someone that you've known in a different surrounding than where you live normally, or where you're at. Maybe through work, you're gonna suddenly encounter someone that you've known, or it doesn't have to be a surprise. Maybe it's planned, but there's sweetness to it. It's a very sweet energy, especially with such great cards. 9 of Pentacles is a very feminine card as well. It's a very divine feminine kind of card. Bottom of the deck, the Chariot. Yeah, so some of you are definitely traveling. Wow, the Chariot, the Hermit, the Empress. So we have another 3 on the table. The Empress. Another 9, the Hermit. The Chariot and the 6 of Cups. Yeah, some of you are going on a journey, because the Hermit is an inner journey, but could also portray a physical journey. And the Chariot is definitely a physical journey. It's either a move or a victory or travel or being very assertive with your actions in order to take control over life that are trying to pull you in different directions. The Hermit harnesses focus, inner focus, and inner wisdom in order to truly guide his way with the Chariot towards the direction that he wants to go to, and the direction is the Empress. Now, the Empress is Gaia. It's Mother Nature. It's Earth. It's the divine feminine. It's life. It's food. It's benevolency. It's money. It's prosperity. It's health. It's everything abundant in all aspects of life. The Empress is one of the best cards in the deck, and it's also very motherly, and it's caressing. It's caregiving. It's generous, it's fruitful, it's productive, it's artistic, it's beautiful on many levels. It's also very earth signs. This could be you, this could be a Taurus, this could be a Capricorn. The Empress is mostly resonating with the sign of Taurus, but this could be you, Virgo. Can definitely see you. But here you are, you're already on the table, Virgo, and the Hermit. So who's this to you in your life? Who's this Empress that you're fighting for? Is it someone that you've known in the past, here with the 6 of Cups? Is it someone that you've been working with for a really long time, and now you've been achieving results and you feel like your dreams are manifesting and kind of finding a new shape? What's the word? Shaping itself. Shaping themselves. Life is shaping themselves in accordance to what you've been working on. That's what I was trying to say. Sorry. I want to clarify this trio, these trio of major arcana, the Chariot, the Hermit, and the Empress. There is either traveling together or someone is traveling for someone. Queen of Pentacles, another earth sign. Very strong earth here. Very strong Taurus here. Queen of Pentacles is May, also Taurus. There's an Aquarius or an air sign. This could also be Libra or Gemini. There's a very strong earth sign, mostly Taurus, but this can be Virgo or Capricorn. But I see Virgo here strongly. I see very strong Taurus. I also have Cancer. So this could be placements of, so if this is you, so this could be someone with placements of Cancer and Taurus, for example, in their chart. Or Virgo, Cancer, Virgo, Taurus, etc. Also Aquarius can have something in the chart. Or it's just different individuals. But this can also be that some of you are cooperating on work matters with a group of people that are highly gifted, very gifted, very powerful. All of the above are extremely powerful and gifted in their own field. And I see like working together and traveling together and celebration and money, and I kind of want to be you right now. But with all that, there's always the sense of something about looking back to something, thinking about something from the past. Very nostalgic, warm, heart-warm feelings for something that is probably repeating itself, coming back. These are all characters that are very, they know the earth. The Chariot travels the earth. The Hermit as well, but not with a vehicle, not with a plane, but with his feet and with his mind and with his heart. The Empress just rules the earth. She is earth. And the Queen of Pentacles has mastered working with the element of the earth. So this is earthly money and work, and this is earthly wisdom. This is Celtic. This is pagan. This is deep love of nature and of its creations and all of its creatures. There's also a strong sense of caregiving. Let's see more into the narrative, please, for Virgo. Because this is very good for you, Virgo. You love that sort of energy that makes you feel belong and grounded and safe and productive and creative and giving and healing. And all of it is on the table with money. I want to see more, please, for Virgos for September. If it falls. Give me more for Virgo for September. Most accurate, clear messages and guidance for Virgo for September, please. Sun, Moon, and Rising Virgos, and Venus. Okay. King of Pentacles. What is going on, Virgo? I have the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles together here. This is divine union. This is soulmates. These are, you know, divine masculine, divine feminine. The Queen and the King of the same element. More earth. Very bountiful earth, though. Very, very safe, loving. I love this energy, and I'm somewhat jealous because I want that exactly. That's the energy that I want. This is feeling at home. This is finally finding home, like the person that you feel at ease with, the place that you feel at ease with, the job that you feel at ease with, that everything kind of, you know, you wear it like a suit. Wear it like a glove. Some of you are really going back in time for someone that you've been close with once and had to go through a journey of growth and prosperity. Both of you had your own what's the word, paths to kind of, you know, things to achieve, things to learn, things to clear, relationship to close ties with, and now the earth is ready. This is the time. This is Queen and King of Pentacles. I mean, I have nothing, Virgo, I have nothing challenging to say. Like, literally, I don't know. I think you got this. I mean, I know these are general readings, and some of you are like, but I'm not feeling that way. And I get it, and I'm sorry. And for that, I have an extended reading, and we will go into other narratives over there. But honestly, this is fantastic. Very strong aspects of the divine feminine and the divine masculine, both on the major arcana aspect and on the minor arcana. Is there anything else I can give my Virgo seekers? Like, you know what? Sometimes you just want to have a calm, peaceful reading to know that things are finally serene. I mean, it's just so full of abundance. I have so much water and so much earth here. Very little air energy, very little fire energy. This is not to say that you won't be thinking or acting or being active. You will have the air and the fire element because it's, you know, that's our nature in life. But I feel like we've had months of that, of air and fire energy, right? Being all over the place. Maybe we need that earth now to just feel grounded and secured. And that's okay. And the fact that it comes with 3 of Cups and 6 of Cups that are so positive and benevolent and loving and sweet. These are such sweet cards. And the Empress brings a lot of water and emotion and flow to the reading. So also the Chariot is the water element. Although I know the Chariot is being addressed as Cancer. I always relate a lot of air and fire energy and earth energy to it. I see all the elements in this card, so... Okay, is there anything more before we move on to messages from the Divine Circus Oracle and before we see the extended? Anything else for September for my amazing Virgos? Oh, okay. They're new, so they're so smooth. Wonderful. Okay. I love it. 10 of Swords, but in the reverse. Now, you can look at the 10 of Swords in the reverse and be like, oh, there's a lack of ability of releasing, of letting go, of finishing something up, finishing a lesson, finishing a cycle, which I get it, especially when I have so much earth here, and earth can be very stagnant, even though it's very positive stagnation, and I have like also cards to balance it. Still, I get it. There's a real need to feel safe and secured, and you don't want to let go of something from the same. This is very similar, okay? This is very similar energy. 10 of Swords doesn't want to finish the lesson, doesn't want to learn and move on because they want to hold on to the known. 4 of Pentacles holds on to the known, again, out of fear of loss. But life will make it very hard on you to hold on and not let go of things, because life will throw so much blessings at you, so many positive people and relationships and money and creativity and opportunity, that it's almost like you will naturally, it will just happen, whether you like it or not. Like the universe is just like, okay, moving now, moving now. Mars is done with its retrograde on the 27th, on the 27th, 28th. All the retrogrades, all the crazy planetarian aspects are mostly behind us. The hard time is over anyway. And we're still a little bit in that, right? We're still a little bit feeling it. Well, how can we not? It's been rough. But the movement and the flow and the sweetness and the money and the partnership, ooh. Work towards that, Virgo. Allow someone special into your life because it's a good timing, okay? This is your time now. Okay, let's look at your extended, and then I'll give you messages from the Divine Circus Oracle. Okay? So what I do in the extended is I play with the numerological aspect and the energetic aspect of the reading. So for example, and I get new narratives, or I delve into the existing narratives. So example, I'm going to put the court cards here. I have 2 queens and a king. Alright. I'm seeing something interesting here. I'll talk about it. Let's have the major arcana. Let's organize them chronologically, right? We have the Empress, the Chariot, and the Hermit. 2 threes. 4, 8, 9, 6, 10. So what I can do, the 9 can stay because it goes with the Hermit. So 8, 9, 10. Sorry, this is where I'm kind of talking to myself. I'll explain in a sec. Alright, so we'll talk about our 2 3s right here, 3 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles. We'll talk about the 8, 9, 10, and we have Earth and Air element. And we'll talk about this lovely couple and this interesting individual right here. And we will talk about this. Now, once we finish up with this part, this is just the first part of the extended, I will clear the table, make a new shuffle, and do a Celtic cross reading, which will be a complete new narrative and or an added narrative for you. So whether you resonated or not, you will potentially very much so find yourself in that. Celtic is just different style, different type of reading. It's not an intuitive reading where I just let the cards drop. I actually mix them and then place them in specific locations. And then we'll finish up with, oh, sorry, okay. And then we'll finish up with messages from the runes, from the lovely Celtic runes. This is just, usually I have like so much more to say, but it's almost like so much good. So I'm like, I'm not going to make batch it up just to make it interesting. Okay. So, but I have a feeling our extended is going to be interesting. The link is below, by the way. Thank you so much for subscribing. That way you get to watch more videos if you resonate and like it. And also that's a great way to support me. So I appreciate you clicking the red button. And thank you for your likes and comments. I read all of it. And they warm my heart and they make me feel really good, so thank you. If you like a private reading, my email is also down below in the information box, so you can email me. I do it globally all over the world, so I would be happy to have you. I'll give you all the details through email. And yeah, let's get to it. Message for Virgo, for my Virgo viewers, my Virgo seeker, for the month of September. Something else just came up to my mind with the Hermit, the Chariot, and the Empress. Okay, we'll talk about it. All right. Major Arcana. Sorry, I'm kind of stuck on those 3 Major Arcanas for a second because someone is traveling alone for someone. It's something that comes up to me, and potentially battling something or going through something difficult in order to get somewhere. Some of you it's romantic, some of you it's for a mother figure. We'll delve into it in the extended. Okay, now message from the Divine Circus Oracle for my Virgos for the month of September. Clear, benevolent guidance for Virgo, please. Oh, by the way, guys, you are more than welcome to watch your other placements. Not just your sun, moon, and rising deeply affect you, and you can very much resonate with your moon and rising suns and your Venus and your midheaven. I resonate a lot with my midheaven, which is Pisces. I'll do Pisces before tomorrow for the full moon in Pisces, no worries. And also I always recommend going back to the current month's readings. So if this is for September, go back and watch your August readings, because that will give you a very clear intake of your reality, because you'll be able to make the connections from a higher point of view where, okay, you've went through the month, now let's learn from it and connect the dots. I recommend doing that. Okay, Virgo, just one. Great. I love this one. Cherry on top. Number 26. Okay. It's like, can this reading get any better? I don't know. You make things so simple, Virgo. Thank you. And good. Okay. Cherry on top. You are so close to success, to the final attainment, to all your efforts coming together perfectly. All that remains for you to do now is one final step, one last choice, commitment, attitude, or action, and your success will be complete and sweet, sweeter than an ice cream sundae with a cherry on top. Yeah, we have here the Eight of Pentacles. It needs work and investment and needs commitment. But it feels like it's almost already here, like it's inevitable. Do you feel like you are on a never-ending journey to manifest a dream? Does it seem like you have been traveling on the road to success forever, so long that you might wonder if you will ever reach the promised land, or even if that promised land exists at all? Then you will enjoy some good news. You have been working hard and for a long time, simply going through each day, doing what you need to do. This has been a necessary attitude, giving you patience and persistence, but it can prevent you from realizing exactly how far you have come, exactly how much you have already accomplished. Although you may not realize it, you are actually very close to achieving your goal. You might feel that it is years away, or that you have that you have to cross many shores, cross many shores, to reach your desired destination. You will be surprised then when you walk around the corner straight into your destiny. Like a vast container of water almost at its threshold, there is just one last drop required. That one last drop that makes all the difference. Apparently, all of a sudden, what has been growing within you starts to overflow. Yet it is all the preparation you have done that has brought you to this place. So what is required from you now are just the finishing touches, the finalizing of a detail or two, perhaps one last addition or adjustment. Everything is going to fall into place. It is the final drop that finally creates the overflow. If this seems too good to be true, don't worry. You are used to the hard work and not the final outcome. That is the way of things sometimes. But all things must and do change. So much of the work is already done now. Don't waste your efforts by giving up on yourself, especially now you are so close to the outcome you seek. All that's needed now is just a cherry on the top. And an affirmation you can say to yourself. My efforts come together now in perfect timing and perfect grace. Damn. You don't need me, Virgo. You got this. What you watching me for? Okay. So, we're going to end the extend. I'm going to see you right away in the extended. You press the link below and it's going to lead you to the page. We'll talk about these Temperance, the Chariot, and the Hermit journey manifestation kind of thing here. We'll talk about the threes, we'll talk about the 8, 9, 10, and we'll talk about the court cards, the 2 queens and the king, and then we'll do a new shuffle for the Celtic cross, and then we'll have a messages from the runes. So I hope to see you there, and press subscribe, don't forget. So I'll see you again anyway, all the time. And regardless, I will see you again in October. Okay, Virgo, thank you for being here. I love you very much. Bye for now.